Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and Monster Train. We are presently in run. This is my off-camera run I was doing to level up the Umbra clan, and I've had a very good run. Typically I just plug in the victory at the during the next video, but I have such a remarkable run, and we have had 2 losses in a row that I thought I would just upload this as an individual video. Nice and short, clean and sweet victory. Now we are playing, of course, as Penumbra, and I got his monstrosity, which basically just makes him a huge unit, both as an actual unit and as someone who's just going to win the game for me. You can see he costs 5 pips at monstrosity 2, and then I diverted instead of going monstrosity 3, instead of going all the way. I got the Gorge 4 attack and 2 vigor, so it is kind of nice to have this split function for Penumbra, and he has basically just been guarding my lower floor. I do have the Animus of Speed with the large stone, but she hasn't been doing a whole lot. She's kind of been like the final layer of defense. But I've been having a lot of fun with Immortal Trade, applying an insane amount of lifesteal to Penumbra, who basically just makes it so he can 1v1 any of the bosses. And alongside Penumbra, I've been having the Morsel Master. I have just enough pips to have Monstrosity 2 Penumbra, or excuse me, not Morsel Master, Morsel Maker, and have them on the same floor. And basically at the end of every turn, he just summons an Antumbra Morsel and a Magma Morsel, which will give 4 attack and 4 health when eaten, and then trigger Gorge for 4 more attack and 2 more health. It's a very nifty synergy. But of course, the hyper carry, who has not actually had to hyper carry, is the Awoken unit Thorned Hollow. I haven't seen this guy in a long time, but I gave him a large stone and a heart stone to give him additional health and attack, but then I found an event in the Ice Caverns and picked up a minor refraction, which reduces his pip size to 1. With the large stone, the Thorned Hollow is a 4 pip unit, and with the refraction, of course, he's shrunk down to a tiny small little boy at singular pip, which is hilarious. I've been building him on the 2nd floor alongside the Morsel Master to copy any morsels that we spawn and just feeding him as much as possible. And with Rejuvenate, he gains 2 spikes, which I've gotten the sap for, the regen, the Unleash the Wildwood, and any lifesteal he gets, either from Immortal Trade or from a random morsel, also procs spikes too. So I've gotten this guy to 26 spikes in a non-spike build. It's pretty freaking hilarious. As always, the Divine Mother here is to generate stings and draw, because draw is good. And let's go smash Seraph the Chast, shall we? I've learned a lot about both the Umbra and just the game in general, so sorry about the past 2 defeats. I feel a little bad about it, but they were, of course, my first tries with the characters. Seraph will remove half of any buff and debuff effect stack, so that is kind of unfortunate, but it's also not. It's also not. I think we'll be fine. As far as our artifacts are concerned, you can see one of them already functioning. The Concussive Coals, a 50% chance to apply daze when an enemy unit enters your train. We only hit 1. Just kidding. We did, but I think he pulled it off, which is unfortunate. The Abandoned Antumbra at the start of a turn add a common or uncommon morsel to our hand. We got the Ember one. I'm not very good at Ember generation, which is weird, but I'm not. Feels bad. We have additional pip, an additional Ember, +1 attack per stack of spikes for our one boy, and when we play our 20th morsel unit of the battle, deal 150 damage to all enemy units on all floors. I haven't procced that yet because I just got it. So let's see what we can see, shall we? I know I just said I spawned Penumbra on the 1st floor. How do I want to do this? Do I just believe in the heart of the cards? I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to believe in the heart of the cards, friends. So this Vinegrass has Consume on it, so it does extra damage. I'm just going to kill one of these. Then we'll spawn you here. Hopefully get additional draw. I just picked up Pyre Grow, and I don't want to use it just yet, because I have no draw. The lifesteal from Gorge is amazing. We got double daze, so that's actually in effect now. There we go. The Thorned Hollow. Look how small he is. Now, I learned a trick courtesy of Kirvets with the Perils of Production. This applies 3 Rage and 2 Ember Drain on the unit, but instantly gives you 3 Ember. And the trick that I've learned here is to put it on a morsel, because the morsels are obviously dead at the end of the turn, so it doesn't actually trigger the Ember Drain, which reduces your max Ember. So I put holdover on one of them. This one. So I'm just going to use that to get an infinite amount of Embers. It's going to be beautiful. Just you wait and see. I do have Engraft as well, which I guess we can use. I'm also getting bonus Embers here. Unleash the Wildwood. Well, don't mind if I do. 4 spikes already. Isn't it beautiful? Now this guy's going to make it probably all the way to the Pyre, which is unfortunate, but we have 133 health, so, you know, it be what it be. It is annoying that he can just instantly remove that, but, oh well. You are a sweeper? You are a sweeper, so I can't really put morsels here. Well, I can, but... But they die. You have a Vine Mother as always. I love the Vine Mother. I pretty much instantly pick her anytime she shows up. So, you know, that's a thing. They're all dead. So I guess I'm just going to kill one of these. Just get some regen on our boy. And I do have Glimmer. You're dead in 2 hits no matter what from the Pyre. Go ahead and pop that on that dude. Do I Glimmer this floor? I don't really think I need to. I think we can hold it. I did put Permafrost on Glimmer because I want Glimmer at very specific times. And this is not one of those very specific times. Now, next turn. Next turn could be one of those very specific times. 20 damage. Oofda. But we're fine. And he's moving up here, so they are actually dazed. Feels good. I do want to kill you. That feels nice. I removed the consume of the Ember Cache and reduced its cost by 1, so I just sometimes roll a gazillion of those and it feels good. So this is my first time actually having Feast, and I put holdover on it because I thought maybe we could do something cute with this. Trigger feeding on units with eaten abilities. So my theory on how this works is I play this and the morsel effect goes off without consuming the morsel. Does that make sense? That is my theory. I guess I'm just going to extend this floor. Sure, why not? I think I'm glimmering this floor. So there we go. Okay, so it actually ate them. Ah, okay. So it didn't do quite what I thought it did, but it didn't do what I didn't think it did. What? That makes sense somehow, I'm sure. So here's the Animus coming up here. Again, she's always just been like my final layer of defense. And I think I'm going to do this. We need some lifesteal going. By the way, double stacking this is super sketch because it's now 4 Ember Drain, but that's okay. I'm sure that we'll resolve the issue with no problem whatsoever. It'll be fine. Look at my boy. 14 spikes. Or thorns, excuse me. They're called thorns. 14 thorns on a non-thorn build. No, they're called spikes. I call them thorns. Now this guy removing half of that is very annoying. Very, very annoying. But it's okay. I can forgive him for now. So let's see. For attack. I can gain 2 Ember, but that doesn't really help me, does it? I can gain a lot of Ember, actually. So feasting on this actually is okay. Like, I can use this to get around sweep things that screw me up. But it doesn't actually help me in the grand scheme of things, I don't think. Look at all those little morsels, eager to do the work. No sweep. The Dark Gaunts. The Mahe. And I'm gonna keep... Oh, another important bit about the Monstrosity Penumbra is that he has Trample. So any damage that any excess damage he deals when he hits the frontline unit, it will go to the others. Now, because I didn't actually kill that unit, I'm not thick enough. Okay. Maybe I am thick enough. I was just saying, I'm not thick enough to kill them all, but maybe I am. Maybe I just am. Now this guy has a sweep, which means it is going to kill these guys, so I should probably feast on them to get their effect. We have 2 turns left. You're dead. I guess I just spam this here. Have some attack. Ooh, damage shield. Don't mind if I do. More. If the question is, do you give more lifesteal or do you not? The answer is typically more lifesteal. You can't go wrong with more lifesteal. Well, you could, but I'd be hard-pressed to find an example of it. It might be time to Pyre grow. Is it Glimmer time? They're dead. It might be Glimmer time. I think it's Glimmer time. So let's engraft. Root seeds. I love root seeds. It's so good. I was trying to think of an example. Probably should have done that here, huh? Where I would want the sentient heal. And I was having a hard time thinking of it, you know? I just love root seeds so much. It is very good. Ember. Thank you. I guess I can hit him harder. Sure. It's weird to think of it because there's literally no penalty for doing that. Feast is definitely a good way to get around the sweep though. Because that was screwing me up. Something awful. Lel. Get wrecked. The final wave. Seraph the Chest. He's gonna kill Penumbra. Well, I can't have that, now can I? Okay, they're all dead. So my question now... If I go all in, can I kill him? I think I can. I'm gonna use this here just because, I guess. Just in case my all-in fails. Because there is a world in which that happens. Right? You need to make sure you have backup plans. Backup upon backup upon backup. You might be wondering, what do I mean by going all in? Well, you see. I am glad you asked. Allow me to demonstrate. I'm 1 ember short of doing what I want to do. Not gonna lie, I was gonna Furnace Tap. But I think I'm just gonna Immortal Trade. I think that's safer. And we win! Wunderbar. See, this is how it always turns out. Like, I give a lot of my attention to this dude on the 2nd floor, but Monstrosity Penumbra is just so thick that it doesn't matter. 12 lifesteal. How do you stop that? That was a trick question. Because you don't. I think I'm beginning to figure out Umbra, and I like it a lot. Hell will not be remembered. You won't be remembered, bro. Ultra speed. Because it's going to take a while. One of the bosses that had a multi-attack like this, he was multi-hitting my Thorn Bro. And, he did not have a good time. So that was Seraph the Chest as Penumbra. Hopefully this makes up for my numerous mistakes in the last 2 videos. But I've learned. I have improved, I think. And hopefully this was enough to unlock the Exiled Champion for Umbra. Let's find out. We are Covenant rank 5. Of course, we got some Master cards back. Umbra rank 4. The Alloyed Construct. Inert. Multi-strike 1. Gorge gain fuel. Neat. Vodka. This unit cannot attack unless it has fuel. Oh. So you want him to eat stuff to gain fuel. And he loses 1 stack every turn. Interesting. Kindle. Consume. Gain 2 Ember. 2x Ember. Very different than gaining 2 Ember. The Awoken's Rail Spike. Draw X and apply -2 to this card. That sounds fun. Spikes deal +1 damage per stack. Unfortunately, I did not level up with Umbra. Well, I got to 4, but not to 5. So I have to do this again. Woo! What's fun? But yeah, that was my off-camera win. A strong victory, a convincing victory. And thus is the reason I wanted to share it with you. So here's the run summary for those that like these numbers, whatever they may mean. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I'm going to do one more run to get Umbra to rank 5. I'll probably get to rank 6 unless I royally screw up. And the next video will return with whoever the exiled champion of the Umbra may be. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!